with a giant pin.
In 2015, the video game industry was dominated by massive orchestral scores and thumping electronic action beats. But when players booted up Life is Strange, they weren't greeted by an epic fanfare. They were greeted by a teenager walking down a high school hallway, putting in her earbuds and listening to an acoustic indie folk song. Developed by the French studio Diegetic, Life is Strange captured the essence of teenage angst, nostalgia, and the gloomy atmosphere of the Pacific Northwest. But the true anchor of its emotional weight wasn't just the writing, it was the music. At the heart of this sonic masterpiece was Jonathan Morali, the frontman of the French indie band Sid Matters, who stepped out of the spotlight to create one of the most beloved soundtracks in modern gaming.
To all of you,
You need a bathroom timeout.
changing weather. Someday we will foresee obstacles.
To understand the unique sound of Life is Strange, you have to look at Jonathan Morali's background. He wasn't a traditional video game composer, he was a singer-songwriter leading Sid Matters. Diegetic Entertainment had used Sid Matters' music as a major point of inspiration whilst conceptualizing the game. When they approached Morali to compose the original score, it was a dream come true for him. As a lifelong gamer, he was eager to step behind the curtain. Morali has mentioned in interviews that he wanted to break away from being the frontman. He wanted to compose instrumental music without having to embody it on stage with his voice. This shift allowed him to pour all of his vulnerability into acoustic guitars, gentle pianos, and subtle synthesizers, crafting a soundscape that felt intimately tied to the protagonist, Max Caulfield.
It's such a pretty guitar. I need to play it more.
Don't you know that I'll be around to guide through your
The brilliant thing about the Life is Strange soundtrack is how it actually exists within the game's universe. Most video game music is non-diegetic, meaning that the player hears it, but the characters don't. But Morali and the audio team at Diegetic heavily utilised diegetic sound. Max literally turns on her stereo, puts on a vinyl record, or plugs in her headphones. The music is a physical part of her world. Because the game deals heavily with time travel and the burden of change in the past, Morali's original score had to reflect that weight. Tracks like Golden Hour or Max and Chloe aren't traditional looping video game melodies, they are lingering nostalgic textures. They feel like a memory fading away right in front of you.
got somebody you'll be alright. Got somebody you'll be alright. Can remember we've been migratory animals living under changing weather. Someday we will force
The game also perfectly licensed two existing Sid Matters songs, cementing the band's legacy in gaming history. The opening track, To All of You, instantly establishes the game's identity. With lyrics about American girls, it perfectly frames Diegetic's European perspective on American adolescence. But the undeniable emotional climax of the soundtrack is the use of obstacles. This song plays during the game's heaviest, most gut-wrenching choices. It's a track about enduring hardship together, and to this day just hearing those opening acoustic chords is enough to give Life is Strange fans absolute chills. Jonathan Morali didn't just write a soundtrack, he created the emotional weather of Arcadia Bay. Life is Strange proved that a video game didn't need a massive orchestra to be cinematic. It popularised the indie movie feel in games and introduced an entirely new, younger generation to the music of Sid Matters. Thank you for watching the music that changed video games. Please consider liking, subscribing and hitting that notification bell. What is your favourite track or musical moment from Life is Strange? Did you discover Sid Matters through the game? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the music that makes us feel. Thanks for watching. Now let's go and play some Life is Strange.
Chloe. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does